Growing up, you quickly realize that you have a consequence. Everything that you do has a consequence. And for Olivia Johnson, aka Lives Life over here on YouTube, her consequence will be sitting behind bars for 6 months. What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aisha, and welcome to Aisha Said So. Today we're going to be talking about YouTuber Olivia, aka Lives Life, and her current demise. So baby girl is going to jail, or prison rather, for the next 6 months, and she deserves it. The judge gave this lady more than enough chances from what I can remember throughout these time frames. I really want to say within the past 2 years. They've given her more than enough time to get her stuff together, and they have given her resources to find a job so that she cannot be in the rear so deeply. So instead of taking heed to what they said, she stopped paying her child support because for whatever reason, she believed that paying her child support was her putting money into her ex-husband's pockets. But I mean, realistically, him and his wife are now taking care of their 3 children. So instead of her handling her business and doing what she was supposed to do, she's learning the biggest lesson of them all. If you don't pay, you're going to jail. So I was introduced into Olivia's world during the Zolo days when she got with Zolo, aka little AJ's father. And this was my thing about her then. I thought that she was a loose cannon. I honestly didn't know why people were watching her, what were they getting up out of it. And then as the years have went on, it's like you've seen this lady self-destruct. Okay, so do I feel bad for the kids? It's kind of like a 50-50 thing, because part of it is because I was a kid at one point in time who did not have her mother for 8 years because my mother was in prison because she decided to do whatever she did to land herself there, right? And knowing what it was like to have a parent that is locked up, 2 parents that was locked up, because both of my parents were simultaneously, incarcerated. So knowing what that feels like, knowing that void that you feel and no one else can feel it, that is a lot for a kid. And if you've never experienced it, of course, you may not have any type of idea on how to handle that, right? But what I will say is Olivia deserves to be in prison because she literally was not doing anything the courts was telling her. If anything, she was in contempt of court the first time. She kept saying that they weren't going to lock her up. What did they do? They locked that ass up because you've decided that you didn't want to take care of your responsibilities. At the end of the day, even if you felt like you were paying Gerard just because he's trying to get some get back on you, Gerard didn't hit that gavel down and say, Olivia Johnson, you will be incarcerated for the next 6 months. He didn't do that. That was cause and effect about what you've done. So now this lady is going to lose out on months of being with her kids, and hopefully when she gets out, she'll understand that fat meat is greasy and shit really do stink. And then within her last video, her farewell video, all I have to say is that video should have just been an apology to her kids. I'm sorry for embarrassing you. I'm sorry that your mom couldn't get it together so that I could be there and take care of you. I'm sorry that I won't miss, that I'll be missing holidays. That is what that video should have just been. But instead, it was I'm sure my haters are going to be laughing and they're going to be rejoicing now. Girl. That's your problem. And then I saw that my Jazzy Life kind of did a dig at her and was 6 months without the internet, no kids, no, DICK. Jasmine was doing too much because in real life, Olivia has Jasmine spooked. Jasmine only get bucked when she got somebody behind her pushing her to keep going. So I kind of just side-eyed that whole situation. But all I will say, to wrap it up here, is that in a couple of months when she is out, hopefully she changes, hopefully the trajectory of the rest of her life is altered completely, because this should be a lesson. People in and out of prison, they cannot be fun. They cannot be good for your kids' health. Like I said, coming from someone that had 2 parents literally incarcerated at the same time, that is traumatic. That is trauma. Listen, that is not the type of parent you want your kid to see you as. Now, Gerard probably had to sit down with his kids and say, hey, mom is going to be locked up for a while. And I wouldn't be mad at Gerard if he didn't allow the kids to go see her. Because, lady, you put yourself there. That wasn't on Gerard, at all. That was not on Gerard. You decided to not be a parent the correct way. You decided to not take care of your responsibilities, and because of cause and effect, you were at the clink because that's where you wanted to be, because you weren't doing what you were supposed to do when you was out. So I don't know. That's pretty much all I have to say on this topic here. Definitely subscribe, because we're definitely going to be posting back over here. I took a year off of this channel, and I think I'm ready to come back. Okay.